even says time sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody. I'm so excited. Got my little cheat sheets. I guess I should pull my cheat sheets up.
Cheat sheets. Hello, hello.
How is everyone?
All right, come on, comments. There we go.
You have
Big guns. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Holly.
You have Island Breeze in front of us.
Ooh, on this nice snowy Connecticut day.
Exactly.
We're gonna go with the Island Breeze.
Oh, goodness gracious. Patterns releasing next week.
Hi, Holly. Hi, Sherry. Sherry from Vermont. Hello.
Oh, Sherry.
Birdie from Denver.
Oh, we're getting likes already.
Peach is back in Florida, huh?
I wish I was in Florida.
Peach, we're coming to visit.
My contractor's
Put on
going
the
to Florida
coffee.
tomorrow. I'm jealous.
And Jenny's from outside of Toronto.
They're probably getting some snow.
Deb in Litchfield. I'm sure she's got some snow today.
Mm. Yeah, they got a bunch of snow up there today.
Yeah, they had the schools closed like this morning.
Wenda wants to know how you're feeling.
Somewhat better. Still can't get rid of my ear crackling and sore throat.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Marietta. From Montana.
Wow.
Oh.
From Illinois. South Carolina. Hey, the gang's all here.
Yay! Everybody's excited. I'm excited.
Can you guys hear us okay?
Or do we need to project more?
We don't need to do anything.
We're already starting.
Oh, Jenny says snow is Friday. Attica, New York.
They're getting some snow, I think.
They are.
Yeah.
Can't see. Pennsylvania. Terry Sue says, yep.
She has some snow? I thought it was looking a
Or
little...
that might have been the,
That was
hear me?
probably
the
too.
north. Oh, yeah. This is true.
Yep. Okay, so they got sound. Dottie Ann. Hi, Dottie Ann. Can't hear Cheryl or Michelle that well. Wenda, it's probably you then. I'm only kidding.
Wow.
Oh, she knows I love to joke with Wenda.
Oh, and Wenda was asking about kits. I got an email from her. Flat out trying to get through my to-do list.
Let's say you're not going to be able to hear them like you do on the live because I don't have the microphones hooked up.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
But
I'm a
that's okay.
non-iPhoner.
We'll talk loud.
We'll project. Yes, so you're getting kits for... You have kits for Island Breeze.
Island Breeze. The fabric just came in yesterday, so you can purchase a kit in multiple sizes if you would like. The pattern is not quite ready, so...
Next week.
You can still order the kit. We'll get them cut. We'll hold it till the pattern comes in, and we'll get you a kit out.
It's pretty.
Fabulous. It is pretty. This is yum.
Yeah. My binding I have to finish. Had to pick up thread for my binding. I didn't have matching thread.
Now you do.
So I went with a flange. But I like it. But I think she was asking about Majestic Glimmer. So Wendy, you have to remember, you saw Majestic Glimmer under the cover of, I don't know if it would be Darkness, but it's just going to be in the Island Boutique catalog that's coming out in a few weeks.
So we're nowhere near ready for that yet.
Nowhere near, yes. But, well, the pattern should be out late summer, and then the fabric should be in September, October-ish. So maybe we can convince someone to get kits.
Boy, they gonna need a kit room.
I'm sure we'll be able to find kits somewhere.
A shell room, and then a kit room.
Oh, I love a little room.
We'll paint it green.
If only we could take one of these walls down.
We could paint it Michelle Green.
We could paint it Michelle.
Green
Michelle
thumb
Green.
green.
We have Philadelphia with no snow. Wanda in New Hampshire. Hello, Deb Calente.
Oh, Deb from New Jersey.
We have Deb from Pennsylvania. Nancy.
All the
Snow
Debs
from
are in the
Pennsylvania.
house.
Pennsylvania's in the house.
Yes. That's cool.
Rosemary. Marion. Hi from Oxford. Right up the street for you that aren't local.
Do you see?
She could probably walk here by the time we're done.
Throw a rock.
Too funny.
MJ from Mass. We're becoming the snow capital of the state. Yes.
Yeah, Massachusetts is getting hit with it
They're
pretty
getting hit
good.
hard right now.
Yeah. Now, Rhode Island looks like it's in the clear, like it's in that little hole where it's coming back. It's like out there. Because I was thinking of Sue and Patty. I was like, I bet you they had school today.
They probably did. From what the weatherman said, it was going up, and then it was gonna like loop around and come back at us.
My town had a full day today.
A good stipple.
Yeah.
Gonna make that
Stipple.
Nature's a quilter.
All right. How many are we up to?
74.
That's 20 inches of snow.
Wow.
Wow.
Then you definitely need a new kit to work on.
We're up to
You're not getting
75.
up for weeks.
How about California? So where Kim Imo lives, well, she's back from Australia, and so she's at her California house in the Sierras, and she got like 10 feet of snow.
Wow.
Crazy.
10 feet.
10 feet.
No ferries to Block Island today.
No ferries to Block Island.
I'm surprised by that, actually.
Yeah, I am. Given that Rhode Island seems to be in the clear.
Oh, they're anticipating. MJ said they're anticipating 30 inches of snow.
Oof.
You better get the queen
I
size
could go. I missed getting snow this year. I
We
mean, we
didn't
got
a
a
lot.
couple inches. That's it.
If you were actually to look outside for a store right now, it's green. Like, the grass is green. It's wet,
Yep. But it's out of
Cold.
hibernation.
but there's no snow out here.
I don't even really think grass went into hibernation other than like 2 weeks in
But then
January.
you go 12 miles to the north and get 4 inches of slush.
4 inches versus 30 inches. I mean,
Right.
we
rather
got
have-
away with. I mean, we got away without any weather.
I'd rather have 30 inches of snow than 4 inches of slush, though. Slush is
Would you
really...
though?
Yes, because I have a machine for the snow, not for the slush.
It's got an arm for the slush.
Yeah.
All right.
All
should
right.
we start? We
We have
Yes.
70.
lots of people watching.
Okay. So, what should we talk about first? Should we clear our...
But then we talk about a little about Island Breeze.
Sure. So Island Breeze is, well, I have two patterns coming up. One is Comfort and Joy, and then one is Island Breeze. And so this is Island Breeze. It was, this is made with Island Batik fabric, and it's just beautiful. It's called Fruits and Veggies, believe it or not. And if you look really good, you can see like the little strawberries and the stars and such.
Super cute fabric.
Really cute. Really, really cute.
I keep rubbing this corner like it's my security blanket.
I just quilted it all over, nothing special. And I'm going to do a flange border, or binding.
What tools does this use?
This just uses wedge, star, and Tucker Trimmer 3.
Perfect.
Yep, it's all about the wedge.
And the
It's really
pattern
cute.
comes in 3 sizes, I think.
3 sizes, yep. So this is the middle size. It comes in a queen, this, which I'm calling a throw, and then a wall. That's basically a 3x3. And then it has a finished border, a piece border.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cute. Hopefully there's no max hair on it.
Okay, so that's Island Breeze.
It's Island Breeze,
Okay,
upcoming pattern. And then this here, some of you, and I'd be interested to know how many of you participated when this, which is the second in the medallion series, Holiday Solstice, was a mystery. So it's about to release as a block of the month or a technique building series. Really cute. This is also made with Island Batik's fabric. And this line is shipping to stores in a few weeks.
Back up to the Island Breeze. Jenny wants to know, and I hope I'm saying your name right. It's Jenny, Jenny, right?
I think so.
Wants to know what the name of the quilting was on Island Breeze.
Oh, the quilting
Pattern.
pattern? I don't know. But I know it's a Nancy Hackett. I pretty much use her all overs. So I know it's by Nancy Hackett. I'll post in comments when I get home and look it up. Because I don't know. But it was really cute. It quilted out really nice. And what was really nice is it was 14 inches.
Oh,
But it
so
took,
you did that in like 3 passes.
I took 5 passes, but it took over 2 hours to come across.
Oh, wow.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah, it had really tight little circles. Yeah. So really cute. So Holiday Solstice. So I'd be curious as to how many of you did Holiday Solstice when it was a mystery. And then I'd also be interested as to how many of them have done all 4 so far.
Oh.
Right, so there's Holiday Extravaganza, Holiday Solstice, Holiday Sensation, and then last year we had Holiday Retreat. This year is going to be Holiday Blossom. So who has done all 4 of them as mysteries?
Billy Stevens.
Yes.
Carol Bond.
Yes, and Carol's were beautiful at the Florida show.
My sister. Laura Rose did Holiday Solstice.
Okay.
Carol Bond said I did Holiday Solstice and used the blue ice fabrics. I bet that was stunning.
Yes.
I think I actually saw pictures of that.
Yes. Well, her Holiday Retreat was just
Jenny
two
did the
chopped
first and the
words.
third. Laura Rose did them all.
Yes, Laura.
Barbara only did 2. Anne said she did 3 of the 4. Done all 4. Well, if you haven't done it yet, the pattern will be available.
It'll
next
be
week,
available
right?
as a standalone pattern. Yeah, so it will be a pattern booklet. So it's 12 booklets. Yeah.
And I do want to point out that these fabrics are Christmas batiks, which is not a very common fabric to get a hold of. You can only get them at Christmas time. I think I have some similar coming in that will start shipping probably May, June. But they are actually Christmas batiks. And when I do get them in, they go out we sell out of them pretty quickly.
It turned out really cute. I
It is
really
very
like
cute.
it in the red, green, and gold.
Very cute.
Very cute. All right, so maybe we talk a little bit about the mystery, and then we reveal one of the fabrics. All right, so this mystery, Holiday Blossom, is going to start at the end of July. I'm pretty sure it's July 28th. It'll have 16 clues, but it's going to run 18 weeks because I build in 2 bye weeks because I think I need it and you all need it. One to catch up, and then maybe there's a homework one. And then we're staying with the same. The modern setting would be similar to how Holiday Solstice is without a traditional border. And then the traditional kit is going to have a true border. But I usually always throw in a little pieced border for those that go with the modern. So you would have a pieced border. So the traditional setting with a border is 96 by 96. And the modern setting would be 84 by 84. So they're going to be, should I reveal it before they ask? They're going to be mostly 9-inch blocks. So I haven't gone back to the 6. But I might. This one's going to use a lot of tools. But most of you who've done the past few mysteries are going to have all these tools. So it's corner beam, diamond rex, square, V-block, split rex, and tucker trimmer 1. And just think blossoms. That's what I'm going to give out there. And it is a medallion, so it's going to have a center focus, and then it builds out from the center. So those of you who've done the previous Holiday Medallion Mysteries, it's going to be very similar. The clues may not be in order from the center out, but we're going to build it from the center out.
So I'll try to keep up with questions as we go along.
Okay.
So we are not stopping till we answer all of your questions. It's kind of a thing.
It's comments do we drop?
Okay. All right.
For Alan Alda from the West Wing.
No. Will one of the buys be the first week of school?
Well, one of the buys be. It might work out that way because it's going to be when I go to Alaska, and we're going to Alaska like that last week of August, first week of September. Okay. I don't know the actual
I guess
date.
it would also depend on where you live, because out here we start school in August, and a lot of places don't start till September. So
yes, and some actually in the South actually start mid-August. So
can it be changed to a rectangle?
Well, medallions are traditionally square. I mean, I guess you could do anything that you want. The pattern is going to be built on a square, though.
I would think if you wanted it to be a rectangle, you'd probably have to maybe take that last round and double the top and bottom row.
Yeah, you could do that. Like the last one, you could kind of repeat it.
Yeah, so if you wanted to make this one a rectangle,
or
take
you
this
could,
row.
Yeah, or you could do a larger
top and bottom border.
Yeah. Like you could do background you know, a floater, top and bottom, and then your borders that way. But medallions are typically meant to be squares, so it is a square.
But if you think you're going to want to do it as a rectangle, you should plan for that ahead of time to get additional background fabric and,
Yes.
you know, a second fat quarter bundle or some more of the line or something that you're planning on using, so that when you're at that point, 8 months after we start or 6 months after we start, whatever, that you still have
We
fabric
could
available.
go a little scrappy, but use up remnants that way. But it wouldn't be as planful, I think, as the center is.
And then somebody said add a filler border to make it 84 by 90. If you're doing the traditional, you can certainly do that.
Yeah, I think you could.
Okay.
All right, so let's see here. So the other thing I do have one thing that's different.
2 things that are different.
2 things are different. The one thing that's different is I'm only, dare I say, I'm going for it. I'm only offering clue and class for this mystery, but it's going to be at a remarkable price for the next 4 days that those of you who do clue only, you should be able to converge. So the reason is that I don't have too many people still doing clue only, and it's very costly for me to keep that platform up with only a few people on it, because I got to keep you having access for a year after. So the platform has gotten a little pricey recently. And then also it causes me not to be able to schedule the release because I have to do it on 2 different platforms, and Sendal, which is the clue platform, doesn't let me schedule. So I have to go out to manually push that one, so then I have to push the clue in class. So I'm hoping that this will help me, one, be able to just have it more that it releases on its own if I'm traveling or in the midst of a retreat. And then also just the cost. It's just not...
For the amount that you would have to raise it
Yes.
to accommodate those clue only people.
You're right
You're
up there.
almost there to do the clue in the class.
Yes, exactly.
So why not get you in, you know?
And it works very much the same. So you don't have to watch the videos if you don't want to. I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to.
Are you saying that to me?
If you if you are comfortable with it, I think if you watched the fabric selection, like I do an overview and then I do a fabric, and that's usually about 6-7 minutes long. I would highly recommend you watch that. And if there's any like special tips or bonus things that I'm going to talk through, I'll let you know in that segment. And then the next segment goes through paper plates and cutting. And then there's one on each unit, and then the block construction. So if you're really comfortable, you don't have to watch any of it. You could just go ahead and download your clue. But if you wanted to, I think, and get a little bonus for it is watch the overview and watch the block construction, because I think a lot of people, when they put their block together, they rush to do it, and I think there's a lot of tips there that could help you. So, but if you want to watch everything, you can pause it, rewind it. I think the clue class is the way to go, and so it is going to be at a special price for the next 4 days. So I'm hoping my clue only folks will jump on board to the clue in class.
And I'm gonna call out Wenda again, because Wenda comes to open sewing classes at the Yankee Quilter, and she brings her iPad. So Michelle is nowhere to be found. Like, she could be on a cruise ship somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and all I hear is Michelle's voice in the background. Because Wenda has brought her iPad to class and is watching the video as she's making her blocks.
That's good. I mean, that's what I think is.
It's funny.
Yes, it is.
Walk in and be like, I know that voice, but
And
she's
then
not here.
I'm gonna throw Wenda under the bus even more, because Wenda actually like responds to me when I'm not there. Like she
talks to you.
Yeah, she talks to me. So I hear you, Wenda. I hear you. All right. So what was the other thing that's changing?
Code.
Oh yes.
Code, no code.
They'll be all thrilled with us. Yes. So
Both of us.
we kind of tease special pricing, and we're not going to have you use a coupon code because it probably caused me as much angst as it caused you all. So for the next 4 days, the price of the Clue in Class membership as well as the fabric has been special priced, and you don't need a coupon for either.
Yes.
But on Sunday morning, it's going up. But mine's
up.
going to my early bird special.
Right.
But so
Mine's
that
going
gives
back
you,
to full price.
you're going to have less than early bird special. If you purchase tonight through Saturday, you're getting it at a really low price. Should I just tell them the price now?
Well, do you want to hear Conchetta's comment first?
Sure.
I'm not sure. She says sometimes she falls asleep listening to your voice as she's watching her clues.
I love it. I fall asleep to Anderson Cooper at night. So. It takes a special kind of person to be able to fall asleep to. That or I'm boring. I might be boring.
Yeah, when Cheryl falls asleep to Sam Seaboard and Toby every night.
Oh,
So.
well, I would if my husband would let me.
Wow. Time to get your own TV.
And then what, my little buds?
Earbuds,
I'd
absolutely.
be afraid I'd fall asleep with buds in my ears.
Then use over ears.
I don't know.
They're happy about
can't be healthy.
They're happy about the no coupon code.
Oh, they're happy about that. Not so happy about the no clue only.
No, there was not.
No negatives?
No, everybody actually commented on how much they loved the
Clue in class.
Clue and class.
It really is worth it.
It's like
Even
having
if
you in
there's
their
just
sewing room.
one block that gets you.
Yep.
It's good to have. All right.
All right. What's next?
Should we reveal or should we, talk
told
pricing?
the size. Oh,
Yeah, we
well,
told the
let's-
size.
Let's do pricing.
So for the price of it is discounted for the next 4 days to $90.
Wow.
So if, I went 30,
Wow.
30, I forget. I wrote it down somewhere. It's like 36% of the full price. So for the next 4 days till Saturday, if you enroll, you can enroll for $90 plus tax. The tax depends totally on your state, whether or not they tax online classes or not. Or you could elect to get 3 monthly payments of $35, which gives you to $105. Now on Sunday through April 15th, tax day, it's at early bird pricing, and it'll go to the $120 it traditionally is for early bird. And then after that, it goes gradually up till we get closer. The full price is $240 typically, because you're getting 16 weekly online classes, so it's quite a bit.
So the regular price is $240, but if they sign up to receive it before Sunday, it's $90.
Yes, $90.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Yeah, that's the price that Clue in class is at, or Clue only is at for regular price.
It's $90.
Yes.
So you're getting everything for $90 if you do it by Sunday morning.
By Sunday morning. Well, yes.
Saturday night.
Saturday night. I
We're
get
gonna
up
wake
early.
have tea. Wake up, have tea, change price.
So I think it's really good, and it should be a lot of goodness. I'm really excited about this one. I have to tell you, I was telling Cheryl before that I think that these two collections that we have for the main and the alternate are my favorite pair. Like, I love each of them equally.
They are fantastic. We do have a couple questions. Kathy was losing live stream, but Jenny took care of her. Lisa wants to know. Thank you, Jenny. Lisa wants to know: do you get the emailed Do you also get emailed the instructions?
You do not get emailed the instructions. If you do not opt out of promotional emails when you sign up for your membership, you will get an email when it's released, or if I send an email saying, whatever, that, hey, there's fabric tips up, or I have a video on how to pick out your own fabric, but you would get a notification anytime I'm posting something new. But you got to remember not to opt out of emails. And I will tell you, there's a lot of folks who, when they go in to buy their membership, if you already have a Teachable account, you should log into your Teachable account.
To buy the membership.
Buy it, right? Because a lot of folks last time, they got this email is already taken, because it was taken by them, but they weren't logged into their account. So then they did a dummy email, and then they can't get into their account. So log into your Teachable account if you have a Teachable account when you purchase. Right now, Teachable has a single sign-on. So if you have a Google account and you are signed into your browser, you can just have it. Yeah. So it works pretty easily.
So basically, if you've done a previous Clue and class
yes.
on Teachable, you don't need a new account. You just log right in, and then you have the option to buy right from there.
Yep.
Okay. Sarah, you did not miss the reveal. We haven't done it yet, so thank you for joining us. And then Barb said 564 class, the accountant.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
So you get the videos and a kit for $99. No, Laura, the clue and class is $90 just for the clue and class.
Correct.
If you choose to purchase an optional kit, you can do that through me, Yankee Quilter, and I'll go through the pricing when we get to that part.
Yep.
So the $90 is just the instruction for the pattern.
Yes. The pattern and the instruction, yes. Okay. And then if you go out to sewonthego.net, then you can click on the page to say see more about the mystery, and all the links that we're going to talk about are from there. So whether or not you want to enroll in class or you want to purchase the kits, all the links are available from that page.
So for the few new people that we have, and this will also answer Debbie's question, Michelle is Sew on the Go. She's the one doing the clue in the class. I'm Yankee Quilter. I'm providing kits based on her fabric requirements and the shown, what are they called? Fabrics. So if you want to purchase the clue in the class, you're going to do it on sewonthego.net. If you want to purchase fabric kits, you're going to do it at yankeequilter.com.
Yep.
So that should answer Deb's question. Yes, Karen, $90 for clue and class. That's the introductory price until Sunday.
Yes. Where it will go to 120 before it goes to 240. Yeah.
Okay,
but it's a steal.
How long are the clue and class available for?
So if you, with the clue and class membership, it's a lifetime membership. As long as you keep your Teachable account, you will have access to the class. So
you can do it over and over again.
Over and over again. Or you could do like one of the quilters, when she does like another pattern, she's like, oh, I've seen this unit in Michelle's Mystery. And she goes and she logs on and finds it because I label them, like half square triangle, sheet 4 batch, like all the units in each clue are labeled. And she goes in and she's like, oh, this is how I do it. And then she just uses that as a tool to help her chuckerize, as we call it, someone else's pattern.
Okay, we are caught up.
All right, should we show?
Are we showing Maine or not
I think
Maine?
we should show Maine first, right?
Maine's over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first collection is called
Comfort and Joy. Not to be confused with my pattern, Comfort and Joy, that's coming out.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Good cameraman. You got to get that quarter over there, Brian.
So
I can't see it from here.
Yeah, but when you pan you might.
Trust me.
Comfort and Joy is, it may look a little familiar. It wasn't last year, it was the year before, right? We did Creative Joy Project.
Yes.
Because remember, and the trees are back.
The trees are back.
So I'm so excited that the trees are back. She has them in the white and then the navy.
Yes.
So really exciting, but she also added some new elements. There's a lot, there's not as much large prints in this collection as there was in our old collection, but we still have a few. And I selected this one for my border.
Very nice.
So ta-da. Now we added, because the fat quarter bundle only has, is it 30? 30 in it. So we
went shopping.
We went shopping. So we selected, I felt I needed more of like the tone on tones. So flow, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Flow in the line. There's a couple of them. So the ones that were in there, we doubled. So you'll get a fat quarter of them in your bundle, and then as the add-on, you would get them. And then there were 2, so you can see here's the green, the red, the aqua, and the blue. And then we needed a little bit more red because there was a lot of green and blue in the collection. So we added 2 additional flows, one in more of a medium pink and one in a light pink. And you're going to get a half yard if you purchase the kit. for this. And so for this, they have the option of the kit, which would include all the fat quarters and the add-on, right? With the border and the background.
Correct.
For the traditional, the modern, they're getting just a yard of this for their binding.
Correct.
All the background and the fat quarters plus the add-on.
Correct.
And then if they go with the fat quarter bundle only, they're just getting the regular bundle.
With the add-ons.
Oh, with the add-ons.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you need the add-ons.
You do.
To complete the quilt.
Okay. Perfect.
So I'll go through it again. You're going to get, no matter what fat quarter bundle kit you get, the fat quarter bundle will be 30 SKUs that are factory cut from Moda in a package. And then we are going to create a second bundle that's going to give you an additional additional fat quarter of 4 different flows that were already in the fat quarter bundle. So we're adding 4 more fat quarters, plus we're giving you 2 half yards of the 2 pinks. So that's the fat quarter bundle. And then you choose whether you want a traditional kit, which is going to give you your border and binding as well as your background, or a modern kit, which is just going to be 1 yard for your binding and the background.
Lots of hearts and likes.
Yes.
It was my favorite probably of the previous Christmas lines. So I'm really excited to see it back. And, some of the ones that she added are just really ta-da.
Yummy.
Mean, isn't this just gorgeous?
Yes.
It really is.
Reminds me of Juicy Fruit Gum.
I think they're supposed to be a little poinsettia.
Look at all the hearts coming in.
It's like, and then there's like holly, and then there's like this paint splatter one, which I really think is adorable. And then like this other one that, to me, it looks like it's like stitches.
That is very cool.
Like embroidery stitches, and it's in
like
a couple.
A little landscapey though.
Yeah,
It
has trees and little dots and rivers, and then it's on a couple different colors. And we have the words, and then this is just too cute.
That is cute.
It's really cute. Nice little small accents print.
And what I like about this selection is there's not a lot of light backgrounds that we have to find a place to put and avoid.
There's a couple, and I've made sure I have worked them in. But not, like a couple of them are a little overwhelming with how many backgrounds they put in.
Okay, so to the kit again. I made props.
I love it.
Brian might have to.
Oh, got it.
This is the main border called Midnight. You can purchase extra of this because I know some of you like to make them bigger and you like to get more. So you can add on the main border, which for the comfort and joy is called Midnight. But I know that you like the trees. So I created an alternate border of the Midnight trees.
Woo-hoo.
And an alternate border of the winter pine trees. So if you were to order one of the kits and you would rather have one of the 2 alternate borders, there is a spot for you to say you want the alternate border. So you can give us that information. I had arrows made.
Look at you. I love it. And then, the flow that we're using for rock and roll, Heart of Rock and Roll. You could use the flow, those wide backs for some backing.
That's right. I do have the wide backs and flows.
And those are on the website as well, right?
They are. Although I don't think they're in your section. So if you do want to order the kit, you go to yankeequilter.com, go to shop online. There's actually a Michelle Hyatt with Michelle's picture category there, and everything you need is in there. So I'm going to hit some questions. Because I know we have some.
Too cha-cha. I forget which one I picked for my backing.
Okay. Here's some fabrics are gorgeous. I see where the blossoms coming in. Illinois in the house. New Haven, Vermont. Is that a navy or black background of the main floral?
Oh, it's navy.
It's navy.
It's navy. It's beautiful.
I went to Teachable account and the class isn't showing up to sign up, but other people have signed up. If you're on the live and calling us, we're not here today.
So I would go out to, maybe you're not going to my school.
Log back in.
Yeah, or just go right from my website in, and then when you get to the class, then you can log in from there. Maybe.
What pattern is the border? The border is actually called Midnight. You want the actual name? Did I write the name down? Da-da-da. It's just called Midnight.
So other people have already enrolled? Is that they said it in comments?
Other people did say that they enrolled.
Okay.
Michelle
know
said
it's
design
working.
into teachable. What pattern is the border? Is background solid white? Yes, it is.
It is, yeah. It's Bella.
It's a Bella solid white. That's actually the name of it.
It's beautiful.
And it's a Moda.
And it matches perfect. It's really just ta-da.
Where's the link to sign up for the Holiday Mystery? That's going to be in, if you have a Teachable account already, log into Teachable. Otherwise, you can go to sewonthego.net.
Yep.
And it's under, what's it under? Is it under retreats?
It's under, well, if you click, as soon as you go to sewonthego.net, it says find out more about Michelle's mystery. And you can click right there. And then you can also, that page will have direct links to the Teachable sign up, as well as direct links to the fabric as well.
Listen, I have not met Jenny Bressett. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but we need to hire her. She's got the link in there.
All right.
Look at you, Jenny. Thank
somebody
you.
wanted to know, are the trees a one-way design? And yes, they are.
Yes. But remember, a medallion has no top and bottom.
Well,
a medallion.
Borders maybe is what she's thinking, because this is the alternate.
Yes. But you could have two going this way and two going this way.
Correct. So if you decided that you wanted the alternate border and you want to get extra, just make a comment to keep it continuous, and we will make sure to do that. So that you could cut them.
Yeah, you probably need just a little extra, because you wouldn't be going completely lengthwise. You need to cut a couple.
This is a
lengthwise.
hard choice for the border. You haven't seen the other collection yet. What do you mean? This one.
This is awesome. I'm loving them both.
I know, I do love them.
I usually like the other and love one. This one I love both.
Okay, how big will the quilt be?
So the quilt is, if you're going with a traditional border, it's going to be 96 by 96. If you're going with a modern border, it's 84 by 84. And you know, you can always play with adding a little extra borders if you want. I think I usually count for, well, if we do the math, I've done a 6-inch border, traditional border. So you get all kinds of hints.
I know. That's why you're doing the live. Debbie did a search on Teachable. I didn't check Teachable today, did you?
Well, if they're signing up, it has to be there. So you have to go into, if you're on Teachable, you have to go into my school. Right? So if you go to, the easiest way is going to be to go to my website and click the link to Teachable. It's going to take you right to the class. But otherwise, you would have to go to Michelle Vernee, Renee Hyatt with an I, .teachable.com. And that'll take you right to my registry of classes. But it will be there. But your best bet is to go to sewonthego.net and click find out more about the mystery, and then click on enroll in clue in class, and it's going to take you right to Teachable and that class, and from there you can sign in.
And then,
Or purchase and create your new account.
next question. Because it will be different cutting if they use the directional border, will you give instructions for that?
I could. I'm not using a directional border, but sure. I could.
When you do the border part, just add it to your...
Yes, I'm going to need a border to use, though.
I wonder where you can get some.
As an example.
All right, Sarah wants to know how much is the kit. I'm sure I have that somewhere. So the kit can be sold in 3 different ways. The fat quarter bundle only, which is going to give you the fat quarter and the flow extra pieces. And that is normally $169.99. And we are going to put it on sale, no coupon code needed, until Sunday for $144.99 with free shipping.
Woo!
Wow.
Woo.
Nice.
The modern kit is going to be on sale for $214.99, and the traditional kit will be on sale for $244.99. So those two are $25 off the regular kit price.
Nice.
They will also have free shipping. So I made a little diagram.
You were like super prepared today.
I know, and I was home today. So when you go to yankeequilter.com and order your kit, in order to get your free shipping, if you choose shipping options, it's the second option that you have to press to get free shipping. Otherwise, it's going to charge you $7. So make sure you look down once you select shipping options. So you'll have to select which one of these you want. Shipping options, free shipping. And that'll give you free shipping on either of the two kits and the Fat Quarter Bundle.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. I have handouts, but not that. But if you go to www.sewonthego.net and you say find out more about the mystery, you can download this download, which tells you all about what we're talking to you about tonight, including links to the fabric as well as enrollment. And then I also put in here a direct link to sign up and then a login once you're enrolled, since numerous people seem to have trouble when they first sign up for Teachable. So make sure you download this PDF and save it in a safe place on your device.
So Laura, that PDF that she just mentioned also has the fabric requirements. So if you decide you don't want to use the fabrics we're choosing, it does have the fabric requirements that you'll need for both sizes.
Yes. So it's 38 to 40 fat quarters, and it's 6 or 6.5 yards of fabric.
6.5.
6.5 yards of background. We're adding a little extra.
Yes.
People stressed last time. And then the border is 3 yards for
border and binding.
Yes.
And Laura,
I even put the backing on there.
You did. I know, because that's
everybody
asks you that all the time. Laura, you don't actually need to be signed up in order to get this document. It is available now in
on my website.
Yep, it's called
sewonthego.net. It's called the overview. And then also, if you're already on Teachable, it's actually in the free preview as well to download it. You don't have to be enrolled to download it.
How much is shipping to Canada? I will have to find that out for you, Billy, but I can certainly do that. When will the kits be available? So I expect one colorway any day now, and then the second colorway will be here, I would say, within 30 to 45 days. So one colorway I actually got the background for already, several bolts of it, taking up room in my classroom, but it's here. So Moda, that we normally get our fabric from, is now on time and on target for fabric deliveries, because we know we struggled with that 1 year. And it was, we struggled, but we made it.
We did. But this year, we're going to be on time. So we start at the end of July. We finish at the end of November. There'll be no stressing of holiday shopping and making our quilt. I'm so excited that we're out of December.
Pam's asking to explain the shipping again. So when you go to yankeequilter.com, go to shop online and find Michelle's face.
Or you can
nice picture of her, or you can hot link from the overview or Michelle's website. Once you have your item in the cart and you're ready to check out, it'll ask you where you want to ship to, what your shipping options are. So we have shipping options, free in-store pickup, free curbside pickup. If we're shipping, choose shipping options, and then the second option is free shipping.
You have to pick it, otherwise you won't get free shipping.
That's right. You have to select it.
Unless you live in Oxford. Then
unless
you
you're
can
coming to get, unless you want to come visit us. We'll put on the tea.
Yeah, I mean, you could be out of state and still decide you want to make a road trip.
We can do quarterback shipping, where you stand outside and I throw it as hard as I could.
Deb loves the quilt behind us. All this is, Deb, is a V-block. Hello.
Just a V-block.
Just a V-block.
Or a big diamond Rex.
Or a really big diamond Rex. Yep. V-blocks are easier.
Speaking of big, I've been working on my Lockport pattern. Which is a square and a square and a square, and they're 12 inches. It's like a fabulous fat quarter stash post. It's going to be so ta-da.
Okay, so how many of you have already decided, hit the love button, that you're going with this colorway? Without even seeing the
Let's see them hearts. One. Let's see the hearts.
Has anybody already decided? I'm getting no hearts.
No hearts. It's delay.
It's the delay. We'll wait for the delay.
We got some. Hearts.
They do like this colorway.
Wait until they
I
see the
love
next
this
one.
colorway.
I know, but
I love
next
this
one.
comfort.
How do you know
joy,
without seeing the next one?
Create joy.
Here come the hearts,
I
though.
couldn't decide, so I'm going with both.
You're going to make two? One of
I
each?
make two all the time.
Right.
so,
Sometimes I'm like, what was I thinking?
Deb said she's coming down in April. Come on down, Deb.
Oh, so she could pick it up.
Laura Swenson says the cameraman's a comedian. That's why I married him.
Yeah, he's a funny guy, but looks aren't everything.
Sarah would like to know what rulers we need.
Oh, so if you've done the previous mysteries, you should have all of these. So it's corner beam, diamond rex, square squared, V block, split rex, and tucker trimmer 1. So if you've done the current heart of rock and roll, and last mystery, which was the medallion, which was holiday retreat, you have all the rulers between those two. It's going to be fantastic. I'm telling you. It's like, I've been working on it. It's just, so
yes,
excited.
Terry Sue, Island Breeze is available on the Yankee Quilter website now. You can pick whatever size they want. I would imagine you probably don't need the pattern, but the kit does include the pattern. I think maybe it does. I don't know if it
Is it
includes
an
the pattern.
add-on? Or?
Well, sometimes I don't do that. Can you show us the rulers? We would have to dig them out. So
Yes. They're
Maybe
all
towards-
Studio 180 rulers.
Yeah. maybe towards the end we could do that. I don't
No one's
have
ever
work-
asked for that.
I know. I don't have all the rulers. I'm working on replacing it. Oh, somebody said the name of the other one. I'm not repeating it. Are we ready?
Yes.
We're ready.
Are we ready for the next one?
You know I have them all. She has all the rulers.
Who's that?
No, Michelle, we are not, Michelle Crowley, we are not snowed in. My grass is green outside of the shop. My house.
There was
not
some
so much.
slush.
There was some slush.
I did have a power line down. I had to backtrack and come back around. Yeah.
All right. So, comfort and joy. I guess we can pull the whole thing off, right?
Yes.
Colorway number 2. Ta-da.
Woo! This is Wild Blossoms. And this is a Robbins Pickens line. So ta-da.
So ta-da.
I've used Robbins.
We got a surprise face.
Have used Robbins fabric and a couple other patterns. I absolutely adore it. For those of you who know my love of gardening, how cha-cha is this little print? With the glass bottles, the little vases.
Adorable.
And it comes in, it has a light blue one as well.
The dark blue. Third up from the middle. Third up from here. Oh, fourth up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, here. Sorry. I was counting the other way. I'm like, what? And then it has these beautiful flowers. It has a little speckles with the crosshatch. Look at the little bumblebees here. Just too cute. I absolutely adore this. The bumblebees are in a couple different ones. They're on, I think they're daisies. Maybe
These are
mixed them.
daffodils.
Daffodils and daisies, I think. Not that they're blooming at the same time, but it's still adorable.
Oh yeah, daffodils and daisies. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Now this one, we added a couple of, because this had
36.
34, I think.
34.
Yeah.
36.
I think 34. We added 4 thatched. So the green, a really like orangey yellow, and then a golden yellow, and
Buttercup.
then buttercup is this one?
Yep.
And then this one is gold.
We have yellow and buttercup. So I think buttercup's that one.
This one?
Yep.
And then
aster.
Aster, which is really adorable.
Yes.
And it really will pull out the purple
And
in
for
some
y'all
of these
that know
prices.
me, I got my purple in.
We got purple and green. No surprise. It is absolutely adorable. And similarly, it doesn't have too many of the prints on whites. So we have a lot of color. Both collections are going to give you a really colorful, beautiful quilt.
And again, not a lot of background fabrics that we have to worry about where we're going to put, which I really like.
And we're using this thatched with Max's hair. Let me get Max's hair off of it. Max was helping me in the studio today. Not really. But, and then I went with a lighter border for this, which I really just love. And one of the reasons was I wanted a border that had all the colors in it. And there is, you know, one in the blue and the green. And I was really tempted to go with the green, by the way. But, and then the blue, we already have the blue on the other collection. So I went with the white. Now, what did you pick as alternate backgrounds?
For the
our borders.
I picked, we picked this one, which is the Daisy Poppies and Mist.
Yes.
And we picked the yellow one, which is not that, which is actually called Cream. But it's the Daisy Poppies in the very bottom corner, Brian. So those are the two alternate borders that I brought in.
Very cute.
And then that's the main.
So cha-cha.
So the kit, what's in the kit is the same number of, equivalent number of fat quarter bundles, I should say, or fat quarters. Still the same amount of yardage. The price difference in the kits are different if you're doing the modern or the traditional. And it boils down to one thing.
The background.
The background fabric. Solid fabrics are less expensive than print fabric. So the Comfort and Joy has a solid fabric. The Wild Blossoms has a print background fabric, which are more expensive. So the price difference between the two kits is just because of the cost of the background fabric. But they're still $25 off a kit through Sunday, and they still get free shipping. So we had a bunch of questions, so I got to back up.
Okay.
I get the impression you like it.
I love it. I'm overjoyed with both collections.
Lots of snow. Okay. What rulers that you need that are not in Heart of Rock and Roll?
Oh, goodness. Okay, so Diamond Rex is not used in Heart of Rock and Roll. And V-Block is not in Heart of Rock and Roll, right?
Right, because we use quarter beam.
Yes. So V-Block and Diamond Rex are the only two that aren't used in Heart of Rock and Roll. Boy, that took a lot of brain power.
The hard drive light was flashing there.
It's like, oh, goodness. Yes.
Pam.
But both of those were used in V-Block was used in the last mystery, and then Diamond Rex was used in Glorious Splendor. So, yeah.
And I use them all the time, so.
I love them.
Pam, would you ever consider adding a spool of thread to the kits? My local quilt shop was sold out the last time. Pam, I could absolutely add a spool of thread to your kit. Just throw it in your cart. If you use Aurifil, I use Aurifil. I carry Aurifil Metler. Throw it in your cart along with when you purchase the kit, and we'll ship it together, and you'll get free shipping on that as well.
Yeah. This is the Aurifil for my binding on my Island Breeze, because I did but it would be beautiful.
So we got Love the Bees from Nancy.
Love the Bees.
Love Robin's fabric. I've had my eye on that fabric. I will be doing this mystery.
Who was that?
That was Deb Brimblecom. So I hope I saying your name right. Love the flowers. Love the flowers.
You're just so
what
cheery.
Was the first collection was called Comfort and Joy. The second collection is called Wild Flowers.
So how many people said they were going to do the first one have now changed their mind?
Or how many of them have said, I'm doing both?
We did just get both.
Wow.
I think
There's just two cha-cha.
Sandy said, I may have to do both. Kim Weaver says, I see orange.
I know,
There is
Kim,
orange.
right? Come on. Yes. Well, Nutmeg in Heart of Rock and Roll, I'm using orange, but not as bright of orange. Kim, you might be winning me over. Orange.
So Betty Gatesman says she's new to this site.
Okay.
Can we see the quilt that goes with these fabrics? We're chuckling, Betty, because this
It's
is a
a
mystery
mystery.
quilt. So welcome to the site. We're glad you joined us.
We can show you a prior year's mystery. So for those of you who don't know, this is my 5th year of doing a holiday medallion quilt as a quilt mystery. I know, I feel like really ancient, like saying that. Like 5 years. So we can, if you were here for the beginning, we showed you Holiday Solstice, which is the 2nd in my series. And it's a medallion quilt. So it's built out from the center. We create blocks each week with clues that are a mystery. And it will build a design, an overall design in the quilt. Should we hold up?
When the video is
Holiday
over,
Solstice.
you can always go back to the beginning of this video and you'll be able to see it.
Okay, we'll go back to it. Let me catch up.
Other
with
questions?
classes. Barb said, "Can you zoom in on Michelle's border choice?" So border for, shouldn't say which one. Wild blossoms. That's really more my
Really
sister.
cute. So
That's for
cute.
her. And then this is the border for.
So wow. Like she had it
Comfort
like
Joy.
roses. The other one had star flowers and poinsettias.
Oh, my
This has the
sister's
little
doing that
roses.
one.
She's doing this
She's
one.
gonna do that one.
We're betting that Barb's doing this one.
Terry, she gotta love T3.
T3.
T3 says, "Phew! I placed my order before hubby came in from snowblowing."
He's got a machine for snow too.
Karen, she lost power. She was just able to log in. Hi,
Oh.
Karen.
Karen,
Or
Baltimore Karen?
Yeah. Karen B.
Karen.
It's all right. Once the video's over, you'll be able to go back
She
and watch
keeps
the whole
changing.
thing.
Deb says, "I love the first one. Love the flowers, but always pick my own fabrics. This might be a time not to."
You could go.
You
with
could.
one. Just saying.
They are both beautiful. Was thinking of using net.
I'll move this close.
Maybe she means nest.
Nest.
She said net. What is the name of the diamond quilt on the wall? That is called Cascade. And I do have a K-Fat quarter bundle that goes with that and the pattern.
And you can tuckerize it.
And you can
by
tuckerize
making
it.
V blocks.
Can you show, what did I, okay, can you show the background fabrics?
Sure.
Couple
So
of those.
this first one is thatched. That's with the alternate. Really, really cute. If you're doing Heart of Rock and Roll, we're using some thatched.
That's
It's
a
really
white and white.
cute.
So it might be easier if you look at one of the thatch, like the green or the purple. So that's actually the print that's on the cream.
Yes. So it's like a
Cream on cream.
cream on cream. Yeah, it's
But
beautiful.
it has little lines on it.
It's actually showing up.
The Wild Blossoms has thatch.
It's because
and
it's a Samsung phone. I'm just saying.
And it still shows up.
And then it's just a plain solid cream.
Solid white.
Solid white for
Yeah.
comfort and joy. Okay.
Which is a nice resting place amongst
Hmm.
all of this goodness.
Jenny, great question. She said, "Can you suggest how to split the 4 piles of colors? Because I'm thinking of a non-floral set that fabrics would work better."
I'm not following.
How would you, if you were going to pick your own fabrics,
Oh!
how would you come to the conclusion to come up with 38 backwarders?
So I would say you would want to start with probably 2 split complementary colors. So you would want to, so here you can see there's the blue and the orange, and then the red and the green. And then kind of going out on, the opposite side, we go with the yellow, hits between, the green and the orange there. So you really want to look for, I would say, colors that pop off each other. So that's always going split complementary. And so you'll notice here we have the same, right? We have green against pink. And so that's opposite sides of the color wheel. And then the blue is where you get into the split complementary color plan. So this one really is a split complementary color plan. It goes out from the green into the blues, and on the other side is the pink and the reds. So think half warm, half cool. So when you think warm colors, think the sun, yellow, orange, and red. And then when you think cool, think ocean, blue or sky, green. Well, hopefully the sky's not green. That would be like a tornado. But blue-green.
And if you're new to understanding what like split complementary is and how to read a color wheel, Michelle has an absolutely fabulous color class. Is it on demand?
It's online, right on Teachable.
Yeah.
And if you go to, if you're purchasing the class, actually on your checkout page, or is it on the regular class page? On the regular class page, it shows you my most popular online classes, and the color class is one of them. Sorry.
Billy asks, do the written instructions look the same in Teachable as they did in Sendell?
Oh, yeah.
They're exactly the same.
Absolutely.
It's the same. Good. It's the same document. What Teachable gets you that Sendell doesn't is the actual video content that Michelle creates for every block, for every clue. So every clue probably has, I'm going to say, maybe 45 minutes of video content that's broken up into segments. So you'll watch 4 or 5 minutes of fabric selection, 4 or 5 minutes of getting organized, cutting tips, and then cutting each block that you need to cut, and so on. So it's about 45 minutes of content along with each clue. So you'll still get the PDF. You can still download that, save that, print that, whatever you want to do to it, but you also get the video content.
Yep, it's the same exact. Sorry, I'm getting over an upper respiratory infection.
Brian, can you scan the fabric again, please?
Sure.
So alternate color is Wild Blossoms. And then the main color choice is Comfort and Joy.
So ta-da.
Thank you, that helps. Thank you, thank you.
Yes, thank you for sharing that.
What if I don't get the clue? And she's laughing. Oh, Robin, it's a good thing you live up the street. Gotta love Robin. Next, you're getting some new people in your July retreat here.
Oh.
Yeah, because somebody came in and asked if they could have a day off so they could go.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Wasn't me.
Nice.
No, Miss Holling's coming. And Robin might come too.
Oh, that'd be fabulous.
Okay, any more questions? Did we miss anything?
No.
Anything we need to go over again? Beautiful fabrics, they are.
They're really pretty.
Y'all done good.
So do we want to tell them the bad news?
What's the bad news?
We already picked up the fabrics for the next one.
We just did it. That was last week? It was last week.
I think it was last week.
I think it was last week. We're always doing that, typically.
Yes.
That one's ta-da, too.
That one's ta-da.
Yeah. Really ta-da. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's all we can say.
They're really cha-cha.
Really.
But these are, I think that's my favorite pair. The one that came close was the last time we did this, and we had Keith as our alternate. But this one I like more.
Pam is asking how much of the border fabric do we order? So if you order the traditional kit, it's going to include border fabric. If you just want to know how much border fabric to get and you don't want the whole kit, you need 3 yards. That's going to cover your border and your binding for traditional. If you're doing the modern kit, there is no traditional border, but the kit does include 1 yard of binding. So you'll need to secure 1 yard of binding, you know, if you're picking your own fabrics.
Yep.
But if you're just doing the kit, pick one kit or the other. Everything you need for the top, including the binding, is in that kit. Let's see. So that was her. Thank you, love the fabrics. Love all the fabrics.
Fabrics are cool.
Fabrics are cool.
So should I just go over the mystery one more time?
So we didn't, somebody asked to see what a mystery was for our new person. I apologize, I forgot her name.
Oh.
And I'll grab tools. Because somebody wanted to see what tools we need.
Yeah, I'm going to grab the holiday. Yeah, so the...
Oh, I gave you the wrong one.
That's okay. So this here is, let me put down my
I
water.
was just going to grab that.
But I stopped choking. All right, so this here is a medallion quilt. This is Holiday Solstice. This was the second of the mysteries, Holiday Medallion Mysteries that I did. And you can see that it kind of, let me kick it out a little. It starts in the center and it builds out. And when you put all the blocks together, they create a design. In my head, this is a snowflake. And so it comes together in rounds. And so you keep building out from the center. So it will be a medallion quilt. It'll be larger than this one because the blocks are bigger. This one had the 6-inch blocks. And you'll learn new skills with each one. And it builds on it. So I start with sort of more basic skills, and then I build on it as you go with each one. Each clue gets a little bit, adds on, you know, different techniques. Good? All right. Oh, I messed out the signs.
That's all right. The gang's all here.
I'm very proud of you. You found them all. All right, so we have the Split Rex, which is currently being used in the Heart of Rock and Roll's Mystery, which you still, by the way, can sign up for if you want. Diamond Rex, we use this in Glorious Splendor. So if you did that mystery, you have it. And then we have the V Block, which was used in Holiday Retreat.
Which is also this.
Which is also the quilt behind. Yep. And then we have the Corner Beam, which we've used in the last couple of mysteries. So we used it in the Heart of Rock and Roll, we used it in Holiday Retreat, and we used it in Glorious Splendor. We have the square ruler, and I use this quite often as well. So I know it was in Glorious Splendor. Yeah, it's been in Holiday Retreat, and it is in Heart of Rock and Roll.
Used it this morning.
And then the Tucker trimmer. Who leaves home without the Tucker trimmer? Nobody. This has probably been in every one of my mysteries.
So Kathy would like to know, how many mystery quilts has Michelle taught?
So this is my 5th of this series. And so then we have Ticker Tape Parade, Grand Central, Glorious Splendor, Heart of Rock and Roll, Best of the 60s.
So what are we up to, 10?
So we're up to 11.
You're basically doing 2 a year.
Yeah. One year I did 3. I don't know what was wrong with me.
And then I have inside information that there's a retreat that's going to be offering a...
Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot to
mystery
mention the
quilt.
retreats. Yes. Yeah, so I'm doing a retreat. It's a spring quilt camp. Several years ago, Dan and Carol, when they had their quilt shop up in Rangeley, we did a spring quilt camp. And then when they sold theirs, I kept up fall, but I didn't do spring. So I'm bringing spring quilt camp back in Rangeley, Maine. It's June 2nd to 6th, and it is a special mystery quilt just for that retreat. So very, very cool. And it has a couple spots left.
And I
We're
know where
getting
you
close.
can get a kit.
That's right. That's right. You have the kits
Kits for
available
that,
too. I also have room in my April Quilter's Choice Quilting in Vermont, which is April 12th to the 16th. And then it sounds like we might be getting a little tight on Summer Quilt Fever Retreat, which is here in Connecticut, July 13th to 16th. And I don't know if we have any room for Sleep in Your Bed in August.
We may have room in September because we just added September last minute, but I think the rest of them for the year are pretty
And then you can
full.
come here in person. So a Sleep in Your Bed retreat is that
And see that we really are like this all the time.
It's either you come and stay at a hotel and then
that?
come here. I don't know.
It was a squeak.
It's like a squeak.
No, like you're...
I don't know. I hand signs. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I'm ill. I'm not well.
All right, Jenny.
Yeah, and then, or if you're local, sleep in your bed means, because I get this question all the time, what is sleep in your bed retreat? So it is that ideally you live local and you're going home to sleep in your bed, but you're here like retreating because you're getting pampered. You're getting meals. You don't have to do dishes. So.
I have to do the dishes. Brian does the dishes. Jenny
Cheryl
said,
sometimes makes us quiche.
You might get some cookies.
last time.
Or we get Brooklyn donuts.
Yes, or bagels. Jenny said, have an awesome day, but thank you for your help, Jenny, and posting the links. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Kay, where can I watch the video to rewatch it?
Oh, it will be available on my Facebook page. As
Yeah.
soon as we finish, it'll be available to. It takes like what, 5 minutes,
Ish,
right? And then
yeah.
it's available.
It'll upload on the Sew on the Go page.
Yep.
So if you just go to the Sew and Go Facebook page, it'll be one of the posts.
What if I don't get the clue? Okay, we did that one. What is that thread for?
Oh, it's for my binding of Island Breeze.
Michelle came in shopping.
Yes.
She needed.
I wanted to have the
thread.
binding finish, and then I couldn't find a matching thread.
So Nancy wanted to repeat the prices for the kits for Comfort and Joy. So it can be purchased in, the kits are 2 different ways. The modern kit, so that's going to be all of the fat quarters plus the additional fat quarters and half yards, a yard for your binding, and your 6.5 yards of background is $214.99, and that's on sale through Sunday. So it's $25 off your kit. We did it $25 off last time. We required a coupon code, which got confusing. No coupon code.
No coupon
You
code.
just go buy it as is. The traditional version of the kit is on sale for $244.99. So that'll give you everything the modern has, but it'll give you more fabric for your border. If you just want the fat quarter bundle, some people like to do the fat quarter bundle, pick their border later. You can do that. Some people buy an extra fat quarter bundle. It's $144.99 on sale. I believe that was $15 off, but that will include the additional fat quarters that we're going to cut and include in that. So I hope that answered your question. That's the thread. The video will be here. Is there a pattern available for the second mystery?
So it's about to be released as a standalone pattern. So Holiday Solstice, which I've shown, it'll be available towards the end of next week. You should be able to find it on my page, or at your, you can ask for it at your local quilt shop. They can purchase it and have it sent to them, and then, yeah.
Deb wanted to know what thatched color is used for the background of Wild Blossoms. The name of it is actually Cream.
It's really cute.
It's on our website. You can get additional of it if you need it. Karen said Sunset on the Sound was a mystery.
Oh, that's right. So 12. Thank you, Karen. See, she was paying attention as I was going through.
Do you do your own long arming?
I do most of my long arming. I don't do all of it. I phone a friend occasionally. I just, yeah.
April and
The thing with long arming is you have to be home. Like, you can't bring your long arm with you. So if I have a heavy travel schedule, which my travel schedule is getting back to
Just need a big
pre-pandemic.
trailer, a big RV.
Yeah, that's it. And a
Robin,
trailer behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
Robin wants to sign up for your retreat in Southbury, but needs a roommate. So if anybody wants to come that needs a roommate.
Yes. I know of a person who wants a roommate for cabin fever.
Is that January, July?
That's January. But I don't currently have somebody looking for a roommate for summer fever. Unless, I don't know, maybe Dixie.
Celia is asking Robin, when do you need a roommate? That's going to be for the July retreat.
That's Summer Quilt Fever. It's July 13th to 16th. So that is, in case the video blurb there, it's Summer Quilt Fever. It's July 13th to 16th, and it's in Southbury, Connecticut. It's a lot of fun. We've done that. This will be our 3rd summer there, but we've done the winter retreat there for a good, 6-7 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's lots of fun. They have a pool, indoor, outdoor pool.
Kay is asking what state we are in. We are in Connecticut. And depending on which part of Connecticut you would like to talk about today, there's either a foot of snow or nothing.
We're in nothing. We have slush, which apparently Brian's upset with.
Okay.
It's hard to move.
Yeah.
Robin and Celia are talking. I just showed Sunset. Maybe me. Okay, so Celia may be interested in the July retreat and looking for a roommate with Robin. So
You two can connect.
you can, yeah, there you go. Facebook Messenger for the win.
And then you can both enroll. And then that might be getting tight. Well, you might be at our close to max on that one.
And Celia, where does Celia live?
Celia is in Arkansas or
No, because she's coming to a sleep in your bed, I think. Celia, where do you live?
Celia Thomas?
Yes.
Celia is near Texas, but not in Texas.
But I thought
She's either in Arkansas or Alabama. I believe it's Arkansas.
she signed up for Sleep in Your Bed, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she'll.
Celia's a hoot.
Oh, she's in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Told you it was near Texas. It is. It's right there.
State name had a vowel. You were close.
I would like to attend your retreats. Are there any requirements to attend, experience, or quilt to work on?
So most of them have projects. Some of them allow you to bring a UFO from a previous retreat or class with me. But most of them have, if you go out to sewonthego.net and click on retreats, you'll see a list of all the retreats and the projects that are there. They're typically a mix of newer patterns and maybe like one or two that were previously released in a year, a couple of years ago or last year or whatever. The one that is, most of them have 3 options. Some have 4 options. I try and gauge it based on the number of nights. So some of my retreats are 3 nights, some of them are 4 nights, some of them are just 2 nights. So I try and gauge it based on that. I believe I can get you through all the techniques at the retreat. What's really nice about coming to a retreat is that, you have, typically you learn a new technique in the morning and you have all morning to master it. And then we go to lunch, and then after lunch we do another technique. And then if you forget the next day, I'm still right there. So you can still ask me. So I love retreats. They're my favorite thing to teach.
Kay, we are in Seymour, Connecticut. Michelle, I'm not sure if you're asking for me or Michelle, but the store is in Seymour, which is southeast Connecticut. We're about 35 minutes from the New York border, an hour and 15 minutes from the Massachusetts border, a half an hour from the coast. And Michelle lives about 20 minutes from the store.
If I drive slowly?
If she drives slowly, doesn't get a ticket. Oh, sorry, Steven's not watching, is he? I'm only kidding.
We won't be talking about tickets.
I
gotta pay that ticket, by the way.
Conchetta that's coming to sleep in your bed.
Conchetta's coming.
They all sound,
Yes.
all the names look alike when they're going by fast. Is there a pop-up shop at the retreat?
Yes. So I usually bring a mini store to the retreat. But if you come to Cabin Fever or Summer Fever, that's held in Southbury, Connecticut, Cheryl gives us a special discount and we come here because it's only about a 15-minute drive.
Right. On one road. You can,
yes.
you come out,
My other
take a right,
retreats,
go.
I take a little pop-up. But here's where we're closest to this shop.
I would like to do Summer Breeze at the July retreat. Is there a kit or what fabric line? So, Sandy, Summer Breeze is, can you do Summer Breeze at the retreat?
I believe it's one of the
July
options.
retreat. And we do have a kit available on the Yankee Quilter website. The fabrics just actually came in yesterday, and we are waiting for the patterns to come in. That should be at the printer soon.
Yes. Hopefully next week they get to the printer.
Yes, we are having fun. We always have fun. Do you provide machines for the retreats?
So I have limited number. So if you're doing, well, I guess any of them, I usually have up to 4 machines to loan. And if we went over that here in Connecticut, I could probably loan a few more.
Covered if you're coming
But
to
I have 4
Connecticut.
machines that I do loan out. You have to let me know that you're going to need them. But yes, and they're all FOFs. That's what I loan. Sorry.
What do you that's what I sell.
It was one of, so we're approaching, by the way, 10 years. By the way,
You and I?
yeah.
Wow.
The anniversary
Yes, I
party.
came into your shop September of
13.
2013. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Stephen, it's the longest we've ever lived in any state ever.
You know what we're going to have to do?
An anniversary.
We're going to have to do an anniversary of trunk. We're going to have to do like an anniversary trunk show special or something. That would be a lot of fun.
So over the course of these 10 years, I've gradually had Cheryl bring in different things. FOF machines was probably the biggest
I know.
investment. But
And an art gallery is now
art
here.
gallery is not a huge investment, but it's finally here, people. Finally here.
Okay, so in the August Sleep in Your Bed retreat, when can we expect a third project choice?
I don't know. We have to. I guess we have to.
I guess
think
we
about
have to
it.
work on that.
We have Turning Up Pumpkins and Starflower Surprise. So I believe we were going to go with a new project.
Oh, Comfort. Is it Comfort and Joy?
It could be Comfort and Joy. Comfort and Joy is in the July Connecticut retreat, Summer Fever.
And by the way, you can also do UFOs, but it has to be one of Michelle's projects or mysteries. But if it's a project, one that you've done a previous class or retreat with,
Yes.
or one of the mysteries.
Yeah. But we can take votes. We could vote,
We could vote.
for what you want for the third project.
We could.
We did Turning Up Pumpkins because it's a great time to work on a fall quilt. And it's a lot of fun, turning up pumpkins. And then we did Starflower Surprise. But we could also... Island Breeze is very similar to Starflower Surprise. So if you want to do Island Breeze. But I'd be willing to listen to what you want for the third project. We usually wait for that one because it's local-ish. We usually wait until it gets a little closer. And then feel out what people are interested in.
So Jan came in late, and she said she was crying home from working in the snow. So I hope you're okay.
Yes.
Or if that was a typo, maybe. But I hope you're okay. But she's asking if there's a boutique version of the kit. So I would be happy to
Make you
a kit out
You
of
can
batiks.
go right over there and make it.
I have some boutique fat quarter bundles already. I carry 1,000 bolts of batiks. I think some of the Island Breeze, because I have that whole collection from Island
that'd be
Breeze,
pretty.
would be amazing in that kit. So if you
K, is it K?
nope, that was I'm gonna mess up this name. Jana.
Jana?
Jana.
Jana?
I'm not sure how to say that.
Jano?
It's not Jano.
Jana.
Jana.
Well, is there a color, like all she would need to tell you is what color palette does she want, right? Then we could pull.
My sister, how do you boot people? She wants to know if there's a table runner version.
Killer. Barb, you could make like 6 different table runners instead of making the pattern.
Okay, so let's go through.
The
There
clue?
may be another question. Nope. Let's go through contact information.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right. So for me, you can find my website at sewanthego.net. And if you want to email me, it's Michelle with 2 L's Hyatt with an I at sewanthego.net. But the easiest way to get me is through my website, sewanthego.net. And you can also from there get all the links for everything that we've talked about in this reveal. So if you say you want to click on see more about this mystery, and there it takes you to the page that describes it. You can get the download. You can also get direct links to sign up for the class, as well, the Clue in the Class membership, as well as for these fabrics as well.
And nobody's asked this yet. Is there going to be a Facebook page just for this mystery?
Yes, always. I usually just create it about a month before, so it'll be available in your curriculum. So that's another great thing about the Clue in Class is that everybody will be on, and it's very easy to navigate, and it lays it out like a course curriculum. It shows you each section, and so it's really, really easy to navigate. I think those that were Clue only folks are really going to love the Clue in Class membership. And remember, special price through Saturday night. It's very inexpensive, in my opinion, for 16 weeks of online classes and a pattern with step-by-step instructions, right and left-handed.
And then I'm going to bring up Teachable so people can see what it looks like. We'll do Harder Rock and Roll.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So this is what Inside Teachable looks like. And the mystery that we're currently doing right now called Heart of Rock and Roll, which you can still sign up for, is actually listed here. So there is about the instructor. So this is kind of like the preliminary before we start the mystery. And then there's the clue download. So if I was to select the clue download, there's my clue. So you can print this. You can use it just from your iPad. You could download it and save it. And then each mystery has its overview. So this you can get already, and this will have your fabric requirements. You don't need to purchase the the class yet to download this document, it's right on Michelle's website. So you can see that, like, just for clue 1, there's our download. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos just for clue 1.
And they're all about, they go from, I'd say, 4 to 10 minutes. None of them is longer than 12 minutes. And then you can stop them, pause them, rewatch them. To me, it's awesome. And they have made a lot of changes recently, which caused me all kinds of fits. But now that they're all launched, it's actually working extremely well. Very user-friendly.
And then contact information for me, my email address is Cheryl, Cheryl, at yankeequilter.com. We are very into customizing, so if you're not crazy about one of these fabrics and you want me to find something else for you to do, I'm happy to work with you and make that happen. I carry 5,000 bolts of fabric, so I'm pretty sure I'll find something. Our website is yankeequilter.com, and then I'll show you the shipping again just because the kits are on sale through Sunday. There's free shipping on the fat quarter bundle and the 2 kits. So if you want the item shipped to you, the kit shipped to you, you're going to make sure that you choose the shipping options. And then the second option you have to select to get free shipping. If you don't, you're going to be charged $7 for shipping. Okay. Questions. Final questions. Do we have final questions?
Coming up on the 90-minute mark.
It's like having Michelle in your sewing room.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh, Cheryl is just showing off that she is 57% complete on the mystery.
Oh, yes.
Karen, I get in trouble if I don't watch it, so I just play the video and walk away.
That is horrible.
I'm kidding.
That was me hitting the ground. No.
I don't know why I'm 57%. Oh, boy.
And it was a bye week this past week. You should be at 100%.
I just started 6 this morning.
Okay.
When I had to come in.
I mean, with all the extra time she has.
All right.
I know.
I think we're good for questions.
Awesome.
Now they're talking about snickerdoodles.
Will there be snickerdoodles?
Will there be snickerdoodles?
I'm surprised they haven't asked for chocolate chips yet.
And caramels. Barb, you're going to have to make caramels and put them in all the kits.
Exactly. That would be awesome.
All right.
Well, thank you all for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
We always have a good time. Hopefully you did too. And I don't know how you could stand in a room with these 2 collections and not smile. So, especially on a gloomy March day.
All right, so you know how to find us. If you have any questions, you can also write comments in the chat, and we'll be happy to answer
We'll
them.
be reviewing them. Yeah.
Yeah.